This is a response to TheRealNickBravo and his video, Do Atheists Revere and Respect Life? Nick, you start out by saying that atheists don't seem to revere life, and I'm just wondering, which atheists have you been following around to see what they look like in their natural habitats? And how large of a sample was this? Because I know plenty of atheists who live life to its fullest and enjoy a lot of things. If you're basing this opinion on just the few atheists that you've met and the ones that you see on YouTube, I think you have to keep in mind that the atheists who are out in the open on YouTube are usually here to discuss their views on atheism. And that's what they put on YouTube. But outside of YouTube, they actually have other parts of their life that they don't put on YouTube. So you're not seeing the whole them. You don't seem to think that atheists have a purpose to their life. What is our purpose without God? And I'll just say to you that there are some people who would tell you as atheists that we make our own purpose. Whatever we choose to have as a purpose becomes our purpose. That's one way that we get purpose. But another way is that there are still things outside of religion that can thrust a purpose upon you. I would say that human beings, like all living things, seem to have written in our DNA a volition to be and become more. A will to live, if you will. And part of our purpose in life is just to live. And to, procreate or, secure a living space that won't kill us, protect ourselves, things like that. And, there is a way to see this purpose in life that is coming from an external source outside of us choosing our own purpose, that doesn't have to come from religion. I mean, you could say that we have a propensity to be fruitful and multiply, just like the Bible says, but without religion there is still a way to find that purpose. You say that you don't like mockery and that a lot of atheists are using mockery, and I know you've had a lot of mockery thrown your way, and you don't think that there's even a purpose to this mockery. It's like it's mockery for the sake of mockery. And you give a quote from the Fountainhead about destruction through laughter. Using destruction as a weapon. And I just want to say to you that yes, something is being destroyed when I mock something. When I'm arguing with ponage and derision. But I'm going to give you a different perspective here. Think of my ponage as being something like fireworks on the 4th of July. Yes, something is burning up. These chemicals are dissipating into the atmosphere, and they're igniting, and they're basically being destroyed in explosions. But the scene is something that creates a memory that lasts a lot longer than what is being destroyed. And sometimes it's a lot more beautiful. And when I am taking someone's argument and throwing mockery and derision at it, I'm normally, I'm pushing the power button on this camera, and I'm capturing it, and I'm creating a video. And there's a purpose to this video. There's an intended purpose, and then sometimes the videos gain additional purpose once I've made them and put them online, and they become their own beast because other people have their own interpretations of my videos. But to say that there's no purpose to my mockery is to really ignore a lot of why I am doing this. Maybe you think that if someone's mocking you, you're not going to listen to them. So there's no point in them mocking you because you're not going to pay attention to their arguments. But I'm going to say to you that many times the victim of my ponage is not my intended audience. It could be my viewers or my subscribers, but it could also be posterity or the future. You know, these videos are kind of like a time capsule for future archaeologists that they don't exactly have to dig up. It's a little bit easier to access. So when I put my feelings about your opinions into a video, I think the purpose is not always just to change your mind. Sometimes it's to inoculate other people who don't agree with you yet from agreeing with you later. Sometimes it's just to leave a record of who I am. You say that you think that atheists are afraid and terrified of death, and that we're using this mockery and ponage and destroying other people as a distraction to get our minds off of our fear of death. But I'm going to tell you that these arguments that we're leaving here on YouTube are actually a way of escaping death. Anytime that you create anything that's art, or anytime you leave your mark on this planet and that mark lives longer than you do, I think you're escaping an aspect of death that people who don't create art or leave their mark, they are missing out on. And there's a lot of people out there who will never leave more than the life that they live here. So yeah, please think about your opinions that laughter is being used as a weapon of destruction when people are making their responses to you. I want you to think about this. Maybe people are actually using this laughter as a tool to create. And good luck on your acting career in Hollywood. I heard they're doing a new live-action reboot of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, and I think you'd make a good Splinter.